Welcome back to the Clinician Career Reboot Podcast. I am so glad you're here. In today's episode, I am doing a resume audit for someone who submitted their resume to me for review. It is free for a resume audit. In exchange, you do allow me to share it in podcast form. If you are listening to this in audio right now, then you can also head over to YouTube if you want to see the video and see this person's resume on screen. But otherwise, you should still be able to follow along. Enjoy. Today, I am doing a resume audit for Alyssa. The name Alyssa is an alias to protect the job seeker, and she's in an active job search, so we're going to use the name Alyssa. But I'm going to go through her resume and give an audit. For those of you who are listening to this podcast in audio form, you can head over to YouTube if you want to see the video with the resume to walk with it through us, but hopefully you'll be able to follow along in audio as well. If you want a resume audit, then you can check out the show notes section of this podcast and apply for a resume audit as well. All right. So starting at the top of the resume, Alyssa has her first name, and then she would have her last name all the way spelled out. And let me pause for a minute. The things that you see with a black line over them, if you're watching this on YouTube, is also for protection. But so she has her name at the top of the resume. She has her city, your state, or country. In this case, she is from Ontario, Canada. She would have her phone number on here, her email address, and her LinkedIn handle. All of that she already has, so that is great. She has a professional summary at the top, which I recommend. And she has her education at the very bottom, which we'll get to in a little bit, which I recommend at the end as well. So all of that is great. For the professional summary, she has it bullet pointed. I do recommend paragraph form for this section, just a couple of sentences to really show your value and your impact, but she has it bullet pointed here. It says over 10 years of experience in healthcare and corporate environments, currently transitioning to regulatory affairs. So the first thing that I would say for this sentence is when you say you're currently transitioning, it means you're aspiring. It means you're not yet there. And so it doesn't convey the confidence that you can do the job that you are hoping to apply for. So Alyssa is looking for quality assurance and regulatory type roles. And so she does want to transition into that role, but I would not list that part of the sentence on the resume. It says results-driven professional with quality first mindset. That's fine. Strong written and verbal communication skills. I would take that off because most people would say that about themselves. Proven ability to adapt to a fast-paced, dynamic environment. I would leave that. Highly skilled in project management, attention to detail, cross-functional collaboration. That's great. Currently enrolled in a certain program that is regulatory affairs and quality operations based. I'm hesitating. I would almost take it out, but if she's going to apply for the role knowing that she hasn't finished the program yet, then I would move this to the education section and say in progress or say anticipated completion date, and I would list it that way. All right, relevant skills. So she has these listed out in bullet points as well: regulatory knowledge, project management, attention to detail, communication, software proficiency, team collaboration, creative problem solving, time management. And she has described each of those skills in a sentence after she's listed the skills. All of that is fine. She says regulatory knowledge, and then her sentence is theoretical understanding of regulatory affairs, the drug development process, and Health Canada guidelines through academic training. Again, if she's going for an entry-level job, then this will be fine to keep. Otherwise, a theoretical understanding does not convey confidence that you can do the role, and especially if she's looking for a certain type of compensation, which I don't know what that compensation is. That's not something that she and I have talked about, but it depends on where she is in her journey and how much she's looking to get paid for this role. Her next skill is project management, expertise in managing multiple complex projects while maintaining accuracy, quality, and timeliness. That's good. Attention to detail, maintain accuracy and quality in documentation, data tracking, and compliance-focused project. That's good. Communication, strong interpersonal skills, including effective listening, summarizing, and collaboration across diverse team. That's great. And that's better to say there than under the professional summary with the strong written and verbal communication skills. Speaking of which, right above the professional summary, I would put the role that she's interested in. So regulatory affairs professional, right above the professional summary. This all sounds great, Brandy, but I need some customized help and a strategy for my career journey. If that's you, book a strategy call with me. I'd love to talk to you. Go to definingpointcc.com/strategy. The strategy call is a 45-minute coaching session designed to get to know you, your journey, and your goals, and create a personalized plan for you to follow. You'll receive a written step-by-step guide after the call. To book, go to definingpointcc.com/strategy. I'll also post the link in the show notes. All right, going back to skills, software proficiency, advanced skills in Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, ability to learn quickly and adapt to new systems. This is fine. I would say advanced skills in Microsoft Office Suite, since there are multiple parts of the Microsoft platform that she's able to use, but she can list it out separately like she has if maybe she doesn't have skills in Visio or Microsoft OneNote, as an example. All right, team collaboration, extensive experience liaising with cross-functional teams, influencing stakeholders, and fostering relationships. That's good. Creative problem solving, skilled in designing innovative solutions to overcome barriers, optimize processes, and improve outcomes. And then time management, proven ability to meet deadlines while maintaining multiple conflicting priorities. That's a great sentence there. And then she has her professional experience listed for where she is working and what she's doing. She's currently an occupational therapist. And so she's listed, her various skills and experience under the experience section. I will say with this, the way she has her bullet points listed, in order to give some weight to these skills that she has put in her resume, I would add some quantifiable metrics to say, how did you do these things that makes you consider yourself proficient in them or skilled in them or extensive experience? Like what outcomes did you help to meet? What key performance indicators did you help meet? And so that would need to be included in order to make this a more robust resume. And I'm just scrolling down her resume here for those of you who are on the audio and can't see me scrolling. But again, she's listed out several bullet points under each of her experiences in her experience section. Her experience section goes from March of this year, 2024, March of last year, 2024, through May of 2014. So that is about 10 years. So that's perfectly fine. I usually don't recommend going back further than 10 years just because you want to keep it relevant to the role that you're applying for now. All right, under education, she has listed that pharmaceutical regulatory affairs program that she was in, that she is in, that she listed earlier in her resume. I think this is a great place to put it. She does have in progress. Only thing I would change is considering adding expected graduation date or expected completion date. That way the employer knows how much longer you have in the program. And then she's listed the courses that she's completed so far, which is great. I would recommend, since resumes should be totally honest, you should not say something you have done that you haven't done or skills you have that you don't have. So she's being very honest with her academic knowledge of regulatory affairs, but she's interested in it and she's taken the initiative to learn more about it, which I think is great. If there's an opportunity to do some sort of internship or some sort of project within this program, I would recommend doing that, volunteering in some sort of way so that it can translate from theory to practical knowledge and experiential knowledge. And then she's also listed her other education and certifications here. She has an occupational health and safety certificate. She has a Master of Science in Occupational Therapy, and she has a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology and Health Science, and all of that's great. Now, what you see blacked out here at the bottom is the dates of those, the education and certificates. I recommend removing dates when it comes to the education section to prevent age discrimination. But if you're a new graduate or something like that, then you would want to leave the dates on there because it gives some context to the length and amount of job experience that you have. All right, so overall, I think Alyssa has a great resume. There's some things I would tweak to make it better and to make it stand out amongst all the other people that are maybe applying for similar roles like she is. And I hope this was helpful. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. For more career transition goodness, check out the show notes section of the podcast. I'll share all the links you need to connect with me and find the resources that you need.